Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something completely different and I'm going to do a puzzle the wrong way, intentionally. Now let me explain how I came about it, right? So when I was doing my other video, when I rated all the puzzles I've done so far, or the ones that I couldn't finish as well by difficulty, one of the puzzles that I couldn't finish was the one that I'm going to be doing today, and the reason I couldn't do it, or didn't even attempt to do it to be honest, is because after I've done the frame, the pieces, they're all ribbon grit cut and you didn't really know what fits together. Like there is so many misfits that after like an hour of staring at it, or I don't know how long it was, I was just like, I just gave up and I just broke the frame and put it all in the box and I was like, I'm done with you. And then Donna Louise, who has her own channel for the love of puzzles, actually commented underneath that video and she wrote, why don't you, for fun, just try out and do the puzzle intentionally the wrong way? And at first when I read the comment, I was like, how would I even do that? Like, I don't like this puzzle. I just want to, throw it in the bin. Like, no one should be ever doing this puzzle. It's awful. But then it made me think and I was like, might as well try it. Why not? I don't know. So here we are today doing this puzzle and we'll see how that goes. It reminds me a little bit on the puzzle meme that was going around for ages, and I just thought, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try. I mean, I've got nothing to lose. I mean, I already hate this puzzle as is. I might as well put it together the wrong way. So I just don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I don't know if the pieces are gonna actually all fit together. Yeah, I'm not sure what to expect, but let's find out. It's probably time for me to show you the puzzle now. It's a 1000-piece puzzle from Playtime Puzzle and the title of this one is Cheetah family. I don't like to talk poorly about things, especially not when I put it out on YouTube, but this is honestly the worst puzzle, like the worst quality puzzle I came about in my lifetime. So I would be really surprised if some people have actually been able to put this one together, because I think it would take a lot of frustration and patience, and I don't want to use either on this one, honestly. I think it's been enough chit chat about this puzzle, so we can just move on to sorting now. The sorting is complete. I just did it like I would do any other puzzle. So I've done all the edge pieces together. Then I've got green, I've got mix of green and brown. Then I've got whitish, yellowish, orangey, and then all of the darker pieces mixed together. The frame of this puzzle is gonna be the only thing that's gonna be done correctly on this puzzle. I've already done it before, so I know it's doable. It's obviously very simple because the frames normally are, because you don't have that many options to choose from. I want to do the frame the right way, so I know where the grass meets the cheetah, and after that I think everything's just gonna go downhill. The frame is complete. It took me quite a while because there was quite a lot of misfits. There was a point when I actually asked myself, like, why do I even bother putting the frame together the right way when I know that the entire puzzle is gonna be wrong anyway. I had to move around quite a lot of large chunks of puzzle because they seemed like they fit together, but they didn't really, and then when nothing else could fit in, I had to go around the frame and then see what not fitting properly and then rearrange it, so I actually got the full frame now. I have no idea what to expect now, but I do want to see what's gonna happen, because this one could be really fun or it could just turn into complete frustration. So let's find out. I'm finished with the grass section, and this is actually quite interesting because obviously I don't have to use time looking for the pieces. but then I have to still look that I get the right piece so I can actually fit it in, because otherwise it would not hold together at all. But it's actually really strange, because in the beginning it was really quick and easy, and then the more pieces I put in, the more it's like either opening or like closing the puzzle together. So it's the further in I go, the harder it is to find pieces that would actually fit in. On the other hand, I actually managed to find a few pieces that are actually the right fit, even though it doesn't look like it at first. If I take them out, you can see that they actually fit together perfectly. This is really strange, because I would have not expected for this to happen when I'm just randomly placing the pieces together. At the moment, I would say it's a lot of fun, but I have the impression that the further in I'm gonna get in the puzzle, the more frustrating it's gonna get when the pieces are not gonna fit. And obviously, the more pieces you use, the less pieces you have to choose from, so it's harder to find the one that would actually fit the best. As expected, it's getting harder, so the more pieces I put in, the weirder it's getting. Like, the puzzle is being stretched in every direction, and like sometimes when I press a puzzle in, the other section just breaks apart. So it's really difficult, and I'm not sure if that was actually a good idea at the moment. It's so bad that some pieces are just placed on top because there was literally no space to even put them in. I'm gonna keep going to see how far I can get, but at least it's not frustrating, because obviously I'm not trying to build a puzzle the right way, so I don't really care that much. In the beginning, when I was doing the grass bit, it was kind of important to me that it's as nice as possible, but now that I'm that far, I can see there is no way that this is gonna end up nice, so I'm just throwing anything in that sort of fits. Okay, this is officially getting ridiculous right now, because as soon as I put one piece in, 5 others just pop out. So it's basically like placing one piece in and then trying to fix the rest, and then do the next one and fix the others, and do the third one and fix the others. It's just insanity. The other thing that makes it hard as well is because I'm doing it by color, so I just took the white section, and the biggest white chunk is at the bottom with the one of the cheetah. But then you can see that the others have them on the head as well, and one of them has them on the neck as well. And it's really hard to just decide where I'm gonna place those pieces, because obviously I can't just randomly place it in the middle of the puzzle, because then nothing's gonna fit together. So I just have to keep going in line. So that makes it a bit more complicated. I think that this is also something that I think is gonna make the finished puzzle look a lot different than the actual picture of the puzzle. I don't know, maybe we end up with just one big cheetah at the end. I have no idea what's gonna come up. I'm just gonna keep going with it and see how far I can go before getting completely frustrated, because I'm already getting slightly frustrated with all the pieces popping out. But then I've got a section that holds together really nicely, so I have no idea why there's such a big difference between one side and the other. I don't even know what else to say about this puzzle, because it feels like I just keep repeating myself, because basically the more pieces I put in, the harder it gets, the more it falls apart. So at the moment it looks like few blobs of color. It makes no sense. It does not look like cheetah. It does not look like anything. I can't believe I managed to find the eyes and fit them together. I'm just gonna place them where they're supposed to be based on the picture, and then we're gonna find out which animal we get out of it. But I think I might have figured out why on some places it holds together well and on some places it doesn't. Similar to the Cheetah puzzle, the world's smallest I just did, that one has also just ribbon grit cut pieces. When I was putting the puzzle together, I managed to figure out what's vertical and what's horizontal. And I think with this puzzle as well, some pieces are more elongated and the other ones are like shorter. The places where it holds together well, I think it's because I oriented the pieces well, and I think that's why it's less wobbly. But then on the other sections, I wasn't that careful, and I think that might be the reason why it's falling apart so easily. But I'm gonna keep going with it. I came to a point when I'm not even frustrated with it, I just don't care anymore. So whatever comes out of it's gonna come out of it, and we're just gonna have to wait to see the final result. This was the weirdest puzzling experience I ever had, and it actually took me 3 hours to do the puzzle, including the sorting, which is quite a long time if you think about the fact that I didn't have to look for the right pieces. Still, it was a fun thing to do. It didn't frustrate me like the first time around. It's so weird, like I have no idea what the picture is. I think to me it looks a bit like a owl. I don't know why, but probably because I managed to get the eye placement, and then just the ears, it just, I don't know, it makes me think of an owl when I look at it. No idea. Anyway, I would like to know if you saw this puzzle, what would you name it? Because at the moment the title of this puzzle is Cheetah Family, but it's definitely not Cheetah Family anymore. So whatever your ideas are, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm definitely not a fan of puzzles that have pieces all ribbon grit cut, because it can be so much harder because of it. But the last puzzle I did, the world's smallest that I mentioned earlier, that one actually didn't bother me that much in terms of the shape of the pieces, but it was so tiny that it was really hard to see the detail on the pieces. So if you want to see me put it together, just watch it here. Bye!